Good morning. Today is day 28 of my energy drink withdrawal program. It's Thursday, May 23rd at 6:30 in the morning. And 2 more days left. Still feeling pretty good. The last several days I felt pretty stable. It seems like I've been having this low-grade headache for the whole time, but and still having cravings. I think it's going to take a good month of being off caffeine before all the cravings and stuff are gone. But still muddling through. 2 more days left. I don't have that much to report, although I just set up a news feed on my computer about caffeine, and I was thinking maybe I would do reports as news comes out, and things are coming out almost every day now. And this is an article that just came out by the BBC, British Broadcasting Corp, entitled Coffee Addiction: Do People Consume Too Much Caffeine? And maybe I'll just read this and see how it goes and comment on it. U.S. officials are investigating the safety of caffeine in snacks and energy drinks, worried about the cumulative impact of the stimulant, which is added to a growing number of products. Is our tea and coffee-fueled society too dependent on the world's favorite drug? That's the question I'm wondering. The bubbling kettle, the aroma from the mug, the first bitter mouthful of the morning. It's a ritual without which the working day would be, for millions of people, frankly horrifying. Caffeine is, according to New Scientist, the planet's most popular psychoactive drug. In the United States alone, more than 90% of adults are estimated to use it every day. But now even the U.S. home of Coca-Cola, Starbucks, and the 5-Hour Energy Shot is questioning the wisdom of adding it to everyday favorites, foodstuffs like waffles, sunflower seeds, trail mix, and jelly beans. In a statement, the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, highlighted the unfortunate example of Wrigley chewing gum producing packs of 8 sticks, with each containing as much caffeine as half a cup of coffee. Subsequently, Wrigley said it would pause production of the product. The agency is also looking at highly caffeinated energy drinks and said it was concerned about the cumulative impact of adding stimulants to products. According to the U.S. Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration, the number of people seeking emergency treatment after ingesting energy drinks doubled to more than 20,000 in 2011. So that's an interesting statistic. I don't know if I've mentioned that yet. So it went from 10,000 to 20,000 in 2011, and they don't have the statistics yet in 2012. So that's a lot of people. 20,000 people went to the emergency room. However, the energy drink industry says its products are safe and insists there's no proof of or link to any harmful reactions. There have been documented cases of fatal overdose caused by caffeine toxicity, although this is very rare. Withdrawal symptoms include tiredness, yes. Headaches, yes. Difficulty concentrating, yes. Muscle pain and nausea. I didn't have too much of those. But there's far from any kind of scientific consensus that caffeine is harmful. Let's see. In moderation, caffeine may have some positive effects. Lower risk of type 2 diabetes. As a result, the FDA has pledged to determine what is the safe level of caffeine use. So that's where we are right now. See how much more time I have here. Okay. Many people just aren't aware of how much caffeine they're taking. It's especially worrying for parents who can find it hard to regulate the caffeine intake of children. And it lists the caffeine content of a variety of drinks. But challenging the hegemony of caffeine may be a difficult task on a planet that consumes 120,000 tons of the substance per annum. In Finland, the world's most caffeinated country, the average adult consumes 400 milligrams every day. Even buzz-loving Finns have been troubled by the rise of stealth stimulants, however. Hold on, I'm just skimming this, sorry. Then there's some quotes by the guy who wrote this. I did a book review on this, Braun. It is no coincidence, Braun believes, that caffeine's popularity boomed in Europe at the dawn of the Industrial Revolution, when the race for ever-increasing productivity accelerated. I mentioned that before. There's this theory that caffeine may have been a positive force in that period in human history. Many of history's creative minds have also been associated with caffeine. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's see, hold on. But attempts to clamp down the spread of the substance have historically proved futile. In 1911, the US government said the Coca-Cola company on the basis that the caffeine, sued the Coca-Cola company on the basis that the caffeine in its drinks was injurious to health. But Coca-Cola prevailed in the courts. That was critical in the history of the caffeine story. That, you know, caffeine was allowed to be added to Coca-Cola. That changed everything. Because before, the drinks were more adult drinks, caffeine and tea. And so that opened the Pandora's box. And just in the last decade, things have exploded. Okay, so that's about it. That's about it for that. So that just came out just hours ago. So I thought I would do a book report, and confirms the idea that this is really a really timely thing. This is people are really starting to look closely at this issue. And like I said, 20,000 people went to the emergency room a couple of years ago, which was double from the prior year. I'm sure last year is even going to be more. So, and this energy drinks, this idea of like beefing up the caffeine to kids is big. Okay, I just wanted to do that book report today. And maybe I'll do those in the future. Things are still going well. I still don't feel 100% being off the caffeine, but I'm happy I'm off it, and I have a feeling it's not going to be easy sledding for at least a month once I get off this stuff. Because my body really does have this inherent craving, and I don't know if I permanently changed my body or not, but I'm hoping after like another month I will be completely free of it. Okay, so today's day 28, 2 more days, and thanks for watching.